Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Israel Brief, brought to you by Lay of the Land. Can you believe it's already Thursday? It's our last brief of the week. But without further ado, let's take a look at today's top stories. The Israeli Air Force struck a number of Hamas targets in the Gaza Strip, including a naval commander in response to rockets that were fired from the Strip into southern Israel yesterday. 4 rockets were fired into Israeli territory targeting Israeli communities. 2 were intercepted by Iron Dome battery systems and 2 landed in open fields. And this is the latest escalation following a ceasefire agreement that was agreed upon, which has come just months after the conflagration after Israel assassinated a leading Islamic Jihad terrorist, resulting in several days of incessant rocket fire. It was hoped that this ceasefire would last longer, but yesterday it was broken. In other news, some good news, it seems that the jig is up for the BDS, or Boycott, Divestment and Sanctions movement. Yesterday it was announced that a bill has been introduced to the US House of Representatives that will penalize any companies that deal with entities that promote boycotts against Israel, and this follows the ordinance signed by the governor of South Dakota, who signed in anti-BDS legislation. And now looking at Spain and another Spanish city, this time Santa Cruz de Bazana, they have also, or a court in the city has ruled that companies that deal with any entities that also promote discrimination or boycotts against Spanish entities that deal with Israeli companies, that has been ruled discriminatory. So slowly but surely the world is waking up to the fact that BDS is not a human rights organization, but rather one that is intent on delegitimizing Israel, this at the expense of other conflicts around the world. And slowly but surely the world is waking up to realize that this is a new form of anti-Semitism and it won't be tolerated. But on the subject of anti-Semitism, and this time in the fashion industry, an Israeli model has come out and spoken about a contract that she had to model in Paris Fashion Week being cancelled. The reason being that the Lebanese-born designer, who now resides in France, found out that she is from Tel Aviv, and he cancelled her contract. And when she asked why, he said, "It is because you are Israeli." And this follows a lot of discrimination or a lot of attack against another Lebanese designer, this time Elie Saab, who commented on a dress of his that was worn by Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot is famous for being Wonder Woman. She's a very, very successful Israeli actress. He had commented that she looked flawless in his design, and subsequently faced a lot of criticism and a lot of discrimination. So the scary thing is, it looks like there is no area in the world that seems to be safe from rising anti-Semitism. Those are the top stories making headlines in Israel today. And the weekend is ahead, so if you're looking for something to read over the weekend, look no further than our website at www.layoftheland.online. You can read, amongst other things, Dave Kaplan's article on how Israel is responding to bushfires in Australia, my letter to Golda Meir, if she had to see how Israel has grown today. Don't forget, you can still support efforts to support Australians against the bushfire crisis. Simply check out our Facebook page at Lottel Site. It looks a lot like this. And look for the posting there that gives you resources. Also, like us, follow us, share our content, please. And don't forget that you can also get your daily Israel Brief on our YouTube channel at the Israel Brief. Click on the subscribe button and you'll be notified every time we post a brief. So that's it for this week. I'm Rolene Marks with the Israel Brief, wishing you all a wonderful and restful weekend. Next week I will be on location at the World Wheat Sow EGM in Tel Aviv, along with hundreds of wonderful women from around the world. So look out for me. I'll be on location. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all Shabbat Shalom.